Oh, and there you are again. We're doing the third part of the show now. We do the animatronics, the master streamers. This one we're just starting to call it Pick a Song. We had to name all time songs, but it's more like just pick a song. We're going to go through the years now. We're going to pick for you a song. Right. Going to start at the year 1900. That's a long way back to start. We're going to start there. I'm going to pick you a song. Now it's in the top songs for that year. But we were picking something a little bit farther down. How about in the year 1900 at number 16, Wes Osman? Oh, Old Folks at Home. Way down upon the Swanee River. Yes, I've heard it before, and it's in 1900. And would you believe that one? I'm going on to 1901 now. That's not a strange thing to do. And I'm going for down the list a bit because we did some of the top songs. How about Dan Quinn at number 19? You can't keep a good man down. You can't keep a good man down, you know? And that's in 1901. I'm going for 1902 now. I wonder how far I'm going to get today. I'm going to go for something that's quite down a bit. Yes, I'm going to go for Harry McDonough, number 27 in 1902. And it's called My Beautiful Irish Maid. And there you go. I moved on to 1903 now and pick a song. Well, let's just pick a number and we'll get the song from that number. Let's just say, we don't want the top ones because we've done some of the top ones. Let's just say an ordinary number. Let's just say out of 100, let's just say 30. Right. 1903. But we will change the number a bit sometimes, you know, give them a bit better choice. Number 30, J.W. Myers, Heidelberg, 1903. We're going on to 1904 now. And it just takes an instance to get things up. Let's go for something a bit better. Let's go 21. Billy Murray, Teasing. I was only teasing you. 1904, Billy Murray at 21. 1905. Let's go for 31. There's Osman. St. Louis Rag or St. Louis Rag. There's Osman, 1905. Yeah, just pick a song from 1906. Not the most obvious ones, but let's go. Number 19, Henry Burr. Good night, little girl, good night. 1906. 1907. Let's just say where our pointer stops. There. Number 29, Billy Murray. He goes to church on Sunday. Sometimes he goes on Saturday as well. 1908. Push it up and see where he stops. Oh yes. Ada Jones and Billy Murray. 35. There's no moon like the honeymoon. Haha, that's it. Jones's favorite moon. 1908, as we move on to 1909. Harry Lauder, She Is My Daisy, number 22, in 1909. And that's one decade completed. And give it a flick. Yeah, well, they always seem to end up the same number. Give it a flick. How about 21, Bert Williams? I'll lend you everything. I've got to upset my wife. Don't give her away. No, you can't give her away. It's not allowed. Bert Williams there. Someone offered to take away his old wife. How about 1911? How about number 27, the PLS Quartet? I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old dad. That'll be the mum. Yes, and that's 1911. And let's go to 1912, or coming right up the date, and we might reach the date. American Quartet at number 30, Ragtime Violin, 1912. I move on to 1913. I've got all the lists. I'm the man with the lists. At number 22, I've got Henry Burr, Peg O'er My Heart. 1913. 1914. I'm going to give it a flick now. I've got Nora Bayes, The Good Ship Mary Ann. That's it's number 18 in that 1914. 1915. Right, at number 22, I've got Charles Harrison, A Little Bit of Heaven. Sure, they call it Island. And that's from 2015. 2016, I've got Al Jolson at number 17. Down where the Swanee River flows. That's Al Jolson getting in there. Number 17. 1917. As the voice chuckles. I've got it number 23, Eddie Cantor. That's the kind of a baby for me. And in 1918, I have to stop for. In 1918, I've got. I'll try to look for something. You might know them. They're totally unknown. Well, I've got Al Jolson at 24 and everything. Coming to the end of another decade, 2019, and I've got up now on the board. Yes, I've got Nora Beers at number 25. How are you going to keep them down on the farm after they've seen Paris? I'm sure that means Paris. How are you going to keep them down on the farm? 1920. 23, there's Edith Day, and she's looking for Irene. Irene by Edith Day. In 1921, I think I'll be able to finish it for you, okay? 1921, I've got Paul Whiteman, yes, with his orchestra there. Caresses at number 26. Want to pick a song? So on to 22. This is 1922. Only 100 years to go. Well, 101 after this. I've got Marion Harris at number 19. I'm just wild about Harry. Ah, that'll be Harry. Harry McDonough, I think. 1923. We're going for Henry Burr. 1923. And at number 27, Henry Burr, Faded Love Letters. Yes, your love letters fade, and fade even more if they lie there in the sun, just drying out. 1924, Marion Harris at number 28. There'll be some changes made. At number 25. Oh, that's blue. It's 1925. But I was looking at number 25 and they're going to change the number now. How about Ben Selvin is at number 17? Oh, how I miss you tonight. 1925. Coming up to 1926. It's amazing when you can fly. So, yes. I've got Paul Robeson, you must remember him, 24. Swing Low, Sweet Chariot in 1926. In 1927, I've got it number 23, Gene Austin, Forgive Me. That's in 1927. 1928, I've got Louis Armstrong at number 25, with Strutting with Some Barbecue. Yeah, Louis having a barbecue. And he's strutting about the place. 1929, finish another decade. Got Jimmy Rogers at 20, waiting for the train. Poof, 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 poof. As I said on the Chuku in those days. And there it comes down the line. Only passenger to get on, Jimmy Rogers. Waiting for the train. So we move on to 1930. That was 1929. And we'll say Hoagie Carmichael is off, his name's often mentioned. 26. Georgia on My Mind. Yes, in 1930. Once you get something on your mind, you're blind glued there, aren't you? And you don't know what to do with it. At 1931, I've got Bing Crosby. Hey, at number 28, Bing Crosby went dancing in the dark. Huh? I didn't know he did that. I thought Bruce Springsteen done that. Oh, hold on. He wasn't the only person that was dancing in the dark. He bumped into Fred Warren and the Pennsylvanians. He was doing dancing in the dark as well. Well, they were all doing dancing in the dark in 1931 because there was power shortage and the lights went out. 1932. I've got Guy Lombardo. How deep is the ocean? Oh, don't know. Never measured it. Some people say they have. Some oceans. 1933. Bing Crosby, I've got to sing a torch song. Oh, yeah, because you had to have your torch because the lights went out. 1933. I think they called it the Great Depression. Certainly depressed me. 1934. At number 35, we got Tommy Dorsey. If I could hear my mother pray again. Well, you would be happy. And everybody else would be also. Yeah, 1935. Billie Holiday, yeah. She started very early, Billie Holiday, in her career. She was still going in the 50s and that. Billie Holiday. Oh, she's number 63. Did I shoot all the way up there? Well, might as well take a chance. Give you a few longer ones now. Higher numbers. 63, Billie Holiday. What a Little Moonlight Can Do in 1935. Yes, we're going to start and give you a few more higher numbers. 1936, where do we end up this time? Oh, not so high. 46, we got Guy Lombardo, and he got lost in 1936 because he was at number 46. But he didn't come back till number 1937, so must have been at the wrong number. 1937, whoa, we're going high now. Yes. And how about Alice Faye at number 70? There's a lull in my life. Yes. That's 1937. 1938, give them a good shake. Whoops, off the page. That means from the top to the bottom in a flash. Now you're going to get back there. Well, saying you shot right to the bottom of the page. Try a one from 98, Andy Kirk, Twinkling in 1938. People will probably think, well, you could have gotten them a better one than that. Finish another decade in 1939. Don't go too high this time. But go to number 43, The Ink Spots, with Address Unknown. Ah, so who are you going to send it to? Return to sender, is it? The Ink Spots. At 41. In 39. And 1940. No, not two. Oh, off the page again. That's right, from the top of the page to the bottom. Push it back up again. I've got Glenn Miller. One I didn't know about Glenn Miller. I haven't really heard this song much from him. 89, Glenn Miller, The Nearness of You. Someone will know it and know it well. Glenn Miller, 89, The Nearness of You in 1940. In 1941, pick a song. I sign all my games myself. Not going too high this time. We're going to 32. 1941, 32. It's Vera Lynn. Over the hill. Yeah. Vera did live over the hill, yes. 1940, born 1942. Pick a song. Here's where the pointer stops. Bottom one. Well, bottom one we know. Number 34, let's see, Gene Autry. Deep in the Heart of Texas. A lot of people know that one, 1942. 1943. Pick a song, Ron. Can you pick one for me? How about Harry James? At number 44. With Velvet Moon in 1943. No, that's not my year. My year is 1948. I'll let you pick a song. 1944. I've got the Merry Marks. Maisie Duets. I just heard about them the other day. Yeah, the Merry Marks. Maisie Duets, 1944 at number 21. So quite high for that one. I'm going on to 1945. 1945. Oh. I've got Joe Loss Orchestra. People might remember his name. Just a Little Fond Affection at number 37 in 1945. At 1946. I'm right down here. I've got the Andrews Sisters at 64. Money is the root of all evil. Oh, pity about that. Give a little bit to me then. Only for good causes, though. Andrews Sisters there. 1947. Vaughn Monroe. I wish I didn't love you so. 1947 is at number 49 with a song like that. My year, 1948. Go on, I'll let you pick it. Can you see it? Go on, you've picked it. Go on, you've got it. It's at number 12. And it's Doris Day. Now go through Doris Day songs. It was a fairly big hit in that year. It reached number 12. It's Magic. It's Magic that I'm sitting here. Number 12, Doris Day, 1948. It's Magic for me. 1949, finish another decade for us. Coming up to the Fab 50s. At 24, I've got Tennessee Ernie Ford. I thought he was really mostly active in the 50s, but in the 40s as well, of course. Tennessee Ernie Ford at 24 with Mule Train. And I think Frankie Lane did the same one. So we're going into the Fab 50s. Oh, we're going quite a way down. No, we're not going too far. Talking about Frankie Lane, you might as well have a Frankie Lane song. Number 30, Frankie Lane, The Cry of the Wild Goose in 1950. And I'm going to take you to 1951 now. Now things are hotting up and they get a bit rock and Billy, and you get a bit rock and roll shortly. But first of all, the early 50s artists. How about Teresa Brewer, number 21? Longing for You in number 1951. In the year 1952, British charts became alive. I've gone right down. Well, not too far down, but not off the boards yet. I've got Peggy Lee at number 77, Lover. And that was one of her hits there in 1952. In 1953, the charts are rolling now. But still in the first year. Number 31. I'm going to go for number 31. Keir Changing Partners, 1953. I'm up to 1954 now. It's like magic. We've only got another 70 odd years to go. At 31, I've got the Four Lads. A Shockland, if that's the way you pronounce it. Shockland. Shockian. 1954. Anyway, the Four Lads had a few hits. I do know that one. I have the Four Lads. 1955, we're going to start the rock and roll. I think we started it just gently in 1954, but not with the Four Lads, of course. Yeah, a lot of people raved about, in my young day, raved about, and they still do, about Muddy Waters and artists like that. It didn't have any great big hits. At number 30, Muddy Waters, Manish Boy from 1955. Mostly blues. We haven't found a rock and roller yet. It'll probably be the top of the charts. Let's see if we can find a rock and roller in 1956. Farther down. No. Hey, yeah. He's not too far down, though. At number 14, Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers. Why the Fools Fall in Love. Because they listen to my song, he says. And it's from 1956. A little bit of rocky roller there. See if we can find a rocky roller from 1957. How about Johnny Ray? He did try a little bit of rock and roll, Johnny Ray, but he couldn't break out of his Irish pop. Johnny Ray, 33. Yes, Tonight, Josephine, 1957. 1958. We'll make it, I feel. At number 30, Perry Como, Magic Moments, and not a rock and roller in sight. I've got the Big Bopper and Ricky Nelson lower. Paul Anka didn't do a lot. Elvis he says farther up, But that's Perry Como. It landed on Magic Moments 58. Now for 59, we have to try and find a little rock and roller. But the rock and roll craze, they said, was dying out in the 60s. The best years are gone. But have they? Yes. We're looking hard for this one. Elvis Presley. I Need Your Love Tonight. It's not one of his greater rock and roll ones, it's more of a ballady type there. It's got a big hunk of love in the charts as well, I see. So Elvis Presley, number 21, I Need Your Love Tonight, 59. Moving into the 60s, swinging 60s, although they haven't started the swing yet because the Beatles haven't started yet. I've got number 39, Johnny Burnett. Yeah, he's a little bit of a rock and roller. He tried it anyway. You're 16, you're beautiful, and you're mine. At number 39 from 1960. One of the early rock and rollers, Johnny Burnett. 1961. Ah, I've got the Marvelettes at number 29. Please, Mr. Postman, 1961. Roy Orbison started to come on the scene. Bobby V, we've got Chubby Checker, Ferguson, Connie Francis, still going strong. That's only the ones we see on our little page. 1962. It's about the Beatles, but they'll not be greatly big at this stage. We've got Chubby Checker at 24, 1962, Limbo Rock. How low can you go? Can you go real low? What about 1963? Now the Beatles are getting into a bit of a swing now, but they're still not big. I think the movie's coming 64 now. The Four Seasons were started before the Beatles, just a little bit. I've got the Beatles on here. Hey. But first of all, I was going to do the Four Seasons at 24, Walk Like a Man from 1963. And the Beatles on here at 27, From Me to You, 1963. Although I was starting to give you two. As we go into 1964 and we start swinging, you'll be requiring two. Wait till the page stops. And now we go. Well, we've got Martha and the Vandellas, 1964, Dancing in the Street. And they've got the Beatles, 24. I saw her standing there. And there they go. 64, the Beatles are in full swing now. 1965. I'm going quite low on this one. On my part of the page, I'll give you the top one and the bottom one, if I can. And that's a land awkwardly. Number 37, I've got James Brown, I Got You, I Feel Good, 1965. And at number 43, Herman Shermich, I'm Henry VIII, I am, Henry VIII, I am. Married a woman next door, wouldn't have a Willie or a Sam, no, wouldn't have me, no, wouldn't have a Willie. Turn me down, the woman next door. 1966. Pick a song. At the top of my little list, I've got number 39, Petula Clark, My Love, from 1966. And at number 45, I've got Manfred Mann, Pretty Flamingo, from 1966. We're going to give you two now. In modern times, going to give you three. Oof. That'll confuse you. 1967 now. Gonna go right, not right down, but gonna go down. 1967, gonna go to 50. Whoops, oops, forgot the top one. The top one is number 45 on our little list, The Association. Never My Love from 1967. And the bottom one on our little part of the list is 51, The Kinks, Waterloo Sunset from 1967. $9.68. I think we're going to make it all right. Right, and number 42, 1968, I've got the Box Tops. Cry Like a Baby, 1968. At 42, and at 46, I've got Leapy Lee, Little Arrows, 1968. All them's the things you get in your hair, you get in your eyes and everywhere. Leapy Lee, Little Arrows. Finishing the decade at 1969, and see what happens here. I'm giving you number 46, Neil Diamond, Sweet Caroline, Good Times Never Seem So Good, from 1969, Neil Diamond. And our second choice is number 52, Fleetwood Mac, Oh Well, Part 1. And of course, there's a Part 2 that I won, and the whole thing lasted about 9 to 10 minutes. But that's just Part 1, the short part. Fleetwood Mac, Oh Well. At 1970, we're entering the 70s. And I've got it number 30. Miguel Rios, A Song of Joy, 1970. And at number 34, I've got James Taylor, Fire and Rain. The Beatles have back then now, you know. And the big bands in the 70s haven't really settled yet. So we'll go to 71. I've got it 44, Hamilton, Joe Frank, and Reynolds, Don't Pull Your Love, 1971. And Tony Cristo, correct that please, Tony Christie, Is This the Way to Amarillo, 1971. $1972. Who do we find on our little part of the page? With 100, couldn't cover the whole page. 41, I've got John Lennon, Happy Christmas, War's Over, in 1972. Yes, he has a hit with that every year. It's probably with the Plastic Ono Band and some of the artists been on there as well. In 1972. At number 47, the Osmonds, Down by the Lazy River, in 1972. I'm going to have a drink. In 1973. I'm off. Hey! I want it gone, but not gone. And the egg blow. Until you have to go more. Right. Yes, hello there. We're up to 1973. Just had a little break there. But it's all very rushed, one after the other after the other. I just need to stop every bit drink or something when doing them. And 1973, we've got a number 48 where we landed. Three Dog Night with Shambhala, 1973. At number 54, we've got Albert Hammond with a Three Electric Band, and that's in 1973 also. See if anybody is in the studio. Oh, it's X Cryptocity X. Listen to Death is not an exit by Woods of Yappies. Yeah. Yes, so in 1974, I'm going to go down and find somebody. Give a good roll. Yeah, oh well, that's a fair roll. 35 Blue Suede from 1974, Hooked on a Feeling. And the other one, at 41, David Essex, Rock On from 1974. So I've got 1975 up on the boards now. And it's a good swish. And that's where it stops. At 69, the Stylistics. It's called Pick a Song. I Can't Give You Anything But My Love, 1975. And I pick another song. Yes, because there's plenty nice songs, well, nice songs all the way through. I could even do it from the 10s, 20s, 30s. At 76, Paul Anka, I Don't Like to Sleep Alone. 1975. Yes, he did make a comeback in the 70s, Paul Anka. I don't think it was as good as the 50s, but there you go. I'm going on to 76 now. I'm up to number 29. I've got Electric Light Orchestra, Living Thing from 1976. And I've got Eric Carmen, All by Myself in 1976. That's at 34. So that's your two from that year. I'll be increasing it to 3 shortly. In 1977, that's 50. Barracuda, 1977 from Heart. And at 55, Sean Cassidy, The Do Run Run, When He Walked Me Home. That was a Crystal much earlier. Of course, that's a later recorded version cover. So there you go, 77. I just take a bit of getting him back up if you go lower. If you can click the button in the corner. So we move on to 78 and we'll flick it up and see where we end up. Whoosh. Number 64. Queen. Bicycle Race. Yes. Fat Bottom Girls. Queen. Bicycle Race. 1978. And the other one, who's on that bicycle? That's Susie Quattro, 1971. Number 71, sorry, 1978. If you can't give me love, then I'll get off my bike. Finish another decade in 1979. I've got for you, I didn't go too high that time. 17, the Buggles. Video killed the radio star. Yes, he did. I heard him coming through in 1952. But I don't hear him anymore. It's all video these days. Video killed the radio star. 1979. And the Doobie Brothers, What a Fool Believes, in 1979, is at number 20. As we move into the 80s, I'll give you the Detroit Spinners at the top. Working My Way Back to You, 1980. And at the bottom, well, I better say the numbers. I was 31, Detroit Spinners, Working My Way Back to You. 36 is Neil Diamond, Love on the Rocks, both from 1980 there. 1981. Not too high. 31, ABBA, One of Us, 1981. And at 36, Shakin' Stevens, This Old House, 1981. Pick a song. 1982. Going to give you John Cougar Mellencamp at number 41 with Hurt So Good from 1982. Remember that one? And at number 47, Men at Work. Who Can It Be Now? Yeah, that's after the Down Under. It might be another man from Down Under. You better check and see. $1983. Yes, at 55. Elton John, I guess that's why they call it the blues. Time on my hands could be spent with you, and that's why they call it the blues. 1983, 55. At number 61 now, it's Duran Duran. Save a Prayer, 1983. $1984. Pick a song. Anywhere we end up. 1984, this. At number 42, I've got Alphaville, Forever Young. And at 46, I've got John Waite, Missing You. Yeah, both very popular songs there during the 80s and possibly still are. I've got 1985 coming up on the board now. Pick a song. I'm going to go low. Quite low. Quite low. Very low. Am I going to go very low? I don't often go too low. No, we're not going to go very low because we stopped. 76, Talking Heads, Road to Nowhere in 1985. And at number 81, we got Midge Ure, If I Was a Soldier. Yeah, 1985. The lower you go, it takes longer to get back up. Just middling, 1986. At number 47, 1986, I've got the Pet Shop Boys. Suburbia, 1986. And it's number 47. At number 52, I've got Wang Chang. Everybody Have Fun Tonight, 1986. It's Wang Chang. And I've got 1987. And how low do you want to go? What if you don't want to go too low? Let's see what happens then. Oops. Go on then, I'll go with that one. At number 8, Jefferson Starship. Nothing's going to stop us now from 1987. And at number 11, it's Madonna, La Isla Bonita, 1987. Didn't go too low on that one. 1988. No, it didn't change. That's it, 1988. Now we're going to go back to the middle again, roughly. 42, we've got the Fat Boys and Chubby Checker. Yeah, well, he's kind of chubby as well. You're going to do the twist, or your twist, in 1988. At number 47, we've got Def Leppard, Love Bites, in 1988. So watch out for those love bites. Yeah, in those days you used to see people going around with love bites on them. Yeah. 70s, I think, 60s to 80s. We're going to finish another decade in 89. Oh, gone quite low. 75, Jason Donovan, Sealed with a Kiss, 1989. And got Natalie Cole at 82, Miss You Like Crazy from 1989. Now as you go into the nervous 90s, it's getting very, very nervous. And we're getting very, very nervous. It must be, because we're going to give you 3. Oh, give you 3. Oh, we've stopped at number 42. Maria McKee, Show Me Heaven, 1990. At number 44, Beats International, Dub, Be Good to Me, 1990. And at number 47, the Pet Shop Boys, So Hard, 1990. 1990s are so hard. We're getting 3 now. What will you get next when you turn the century? You might get 4. 1991, we're going to give you 3. Yeah, we'll get Shoot Down to 59. Lisa Stansfield, Change from 1991. I've got Wilson Phillips, You're in Love from 1991. That's the number 60. And at number 65, I've got Rod Stewart with the Motown Song, 91. Right, we're up to 92. And another 3 coming for you. Oh, it's quite low this time, but not too low. 72, Prince, Sexy MF from 92. Swing Out Sister, 75. Am I the Same Girl? I don't know. You're the one that looked in the mirror. And there you go. And it's 78, Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody 91 version, this, in 92. We've been right down to 1900, you know. 1993. We're not making this one too long. We got at number 19, the Spin Doctors with Two Princes, 1993. We got Janet Jackson at number 20 with Again, 1993. And we got Sting, If I Ever Lose My Faith in You, at number 23 in 93. Whoops, at number 37 in 94. Got Metallica with One. Richard Marx is there, Now and Forever, at number 40, 94. And at number 42, Elton John, Circle of Life, 1994. $19.95. Don't worry, I think we'll make it. 42, we got Boys to Men, Water Runs Dry. That's a pity. Can't get a wash. They look dirty anyway. They're Boys to Men, Boys and Two Men. Water Runs Dry. Meatloaf, I'd lie for you, and that's the truth. And I've just done it there. That's at 44, and at 48, I've got TLC, Digging on You, from 1995. $1996, I make all my own games. At number 50, I've got Madonna, You Must Love Me. I've got Ace of Base at 53 with A Beautiful Life. And got the Fugees, Ready or Not, at number 56. Sure, 97. 97. At 57, got Hanson, Where's the Love? Got at 97, of course. Got Tony Braxton at 60, I Don't Want to, 97. And got NSYNC at 63, I Want You Back. $98. After number 57, I've got Monica, The First Night, 1998. I've got Jamiroquai with Deeper Underground at 60, 1998. And I've got Eric Clapton at 64, My Father's Eyes, in 1998. And 1999, I've got number 37, Pearl Jam, Last Kiss, 1999. Last Kiss before the end of this decade. I've got Jennifer Lopez, Waiting for the Night, and For That Last Kiss, 1999. And I've got Ricky Martin at number 42. Jennifer Lopez was 40. Ricky Martin, 42. She's All I Ever Had, 99. We're now entering the new millennium. And now it gets hectic for you. Hectic. What I'm going to do in this new millennium, I'm not going to give you the top songs. I'm going to give you the bottom. If I got a long enough reach. There I go. I'm going to give you 4 songs. I'm going to start at number 97. Delirium was Silence in the year 2000. At number 98, I've got Filter. Take a picture through your filter, of course. Yeah, 2000. At number 98, I've got Eminem, The Way I Am. Yeah, 2000. And at number 100, I've got Donald Jones, You Know What's Up. Yeah, 2000. We're getting the last four. Yeah, 2001. We're not going to give you the last four this time, no. We're going to give you 53. Destiny's Child, Emotion, 2001. 55, Stained, It's Been a While, 2001. Dido's at 57, Here With Me. And City High, it's 59, What Would You Do? 2001. I'd go to 2002. And that's up on the boards now. Pick a song. Where do we start? We start at 56. POD. POD, yeah, POD. It stands for People on Death. Youth of the Nation, 2002. I've got Creed at number 59, My Sacrifice, 2002. I've got Bon Jovi at 61 with Every Day. And I've got Marilyn Manson with Tainted Love at 63. That's the year 2002. The year 2003. We've got number 50, Blue and Elton John. Sorry seems to be the hardest word, 2003. We've got Evanescence with Going Under, 2003. We've got Junior Senior, Move Your Feet, 2003. And we've got Pink, In Trouble, from 2003 at 57. Junior Senior, 55. Evanescence, 53. 50, the first one. Gone to 2004. No, not going to go too high on this one. Going to go to 21, Kevin Little, Turn on Me, 2004. 22, Natasha Bedingfield, These Words, 2004. Green Day, American Idiot, 2004, 24. And Anastasia, Left Outside Alone at 25, 2004. So we're going on to 2005. So on the board now and needs a flick. Gone to 49, The Game, and 50 Cent. Hated All of It, 2005. Got Gorillaz at 50 with Dare. At 52, got Franz Ferdinand, Do You Want To? And got Coldplay at 55 with Talk. Right, number, 2006 first of all. We've got number 28, Evanescence, Call Me When You're Sober, 2006. Pink, You in Your Hand, 2006, number 30. Rihanna, Unfaithful, at 31. And Cascada, every time we touch, at 32. That was 2006, and we moved 2007. And we go to 54. Mika, Relax, Take It Easy, 2007. Take That at 56 was Shine. Kelly Clarkson at 57 with Never Again. And Hello Goodbye, Here in Your Arms at 61, 2007. 2008. Oh, short on this one. Quite a way down. 79, we got the Script, The Man Who Can't Be Moved. Got the things that it is, Shut Up and Let Me Go. Got Madonna there, Miles Away at 81. And got Girls Aloud with a Promise at 89. Finishing another decade at 2009. Still getting us out through it. Kanye West at 39. Heartless. I've got Madonna at number 42 with Celebration. I've got Robbie Williams at 43 with Bodies. And I've got Justin Bieber at 45. One Time, 2009. And now we move into a new decade, 2010. We've got 13 years to go. I will be doing 2023 for you. I've got this one. 2010, Enrique Iglesias Pitbull. I like it. 23. 26, Lady Gaga. Alejandro. Got 27, Lady Antebellum. Need You Now. And got Kian with the waving flag, Kanan. That's at number 30. (2011), 12 years to go. Let's have an early one. Number 9, Pitbull, Ne-Yo, Afrojack Nea, Give Me Everything, 2011. Lymphao, Sexy and I Know It, 2011. That's number 11. Number 9, 11 there. Britney Spears at 13, Hold It Against Me. And at 16, Rihanna, What's My Name? Rihanna. Or Rihanna. I don't know. What do you prefer? 2012. Whoops. With a way. Right down. Pull. Right down to 94. 2 Chainz, No Lie, 2012. Kenan and Nelly Furtado, is there anybody out there? 96, 94, 96. Ed Sheeran at 98 with the Lego House. And Kanye West, Jay-Z and Big Sean. Click at 100. That was 212. 10 years to go. 2013. At 61 this time, Anna Kendrick, Cups When I'm Gone. Maroon 5, Love Somebody, that was 61 and this is 63. I've got Ariana Grande at 70 with Away. And I've got Drake at 76 with Started From the Bottom. We always start from the top. Come down. So under 14, inside the last 10 years, another shooter. Oops, there's something wrong with that one. Got some popcorn on. Good Congress at number 69. Come with me now. Got Sigma at number 73. Nobody to love. Got Rich Gang at number 82 with Lifestyle. And got something called CRO. It's bordering now. No, I still didn't get it bordering. CR with True Arm. TRA True Arm. 2014. Crew. CRO. $2015. How low can you go? I don't want to go too low. Whoosh. Gone quite low still. Got Nick Jonas with Chains in 85. Got One Direction at 88 with Perfect. Got Kendrick Lamar with All Right at number 95. And got Tommy Impala, Let It Happen at 99. And now one for 2016. I've gone to 63. Haley Steinfeld and Gray. Starving. 2016. Alicia Cara, Wild Things at 67. I've got Beyonce at 69 saying sorry. And I've got Bryson Tiller with Exchange at 85. I'm on 2017 now, so I'm rolling in. I've got at 44. Calvin Harris, Frank Ocean and Migos. Slide. Drake's at 46 with his Passion Fruit. I've got Khaled, Locomotion at 57. And I've got I've got Jonas Blue and William Singe with Mama at 69. That was 17, we've moved on to 18. And there it goes, I'm going down now. Down again. At 21, we've got Post Malone, Better Now. 2018, the Dua Lipa at 23 with IDGAF. 31, we've got Portugal the Man with Feel It Still. At 46, Selena Gomez and Marshmallow with Wolves. We're now finishing in a decade one, 2019. And this one, we've got Taylor Swift at 26. You need to calm down. Got Sam Smith at 28. How do you sleep? Got Jonas Brothers at 37, Only Human. And got Travis Scott at number 44, Highest in the Room. He sleeps on the highest bed. 2019 finished another decade and going to 20s. Going to the 2020s. Now watch these ones. Going to the 2020s. Number 53, I've got Justin Bieber saying Yummy. He's just had another sandwich. I've got Pop Smoke at 58 with Dior. I've got the Dua Lipa at 60 with Physical. And I've got Luke Bryan at 83 with One Margarita. And in 21, I've stopped at 43. I've got Billie Eilish, Therefore I Am. I've got the Doja Cat at 45 with Woman. I've got Coldplay and BTS at 57 with My Universe. And I've got Elton John and the Dua Lipa with Cold Heart at 72. Now we're going to 22. I just have to turn a few pages for this one. Yes. We're going now. We're on the way. 22. 22. Top 100 for 22. And here we go. Yes. I'm just wondering about it. Oh, yeah, still farther stays, some farther down, yeah. I've got number 28, Tom Odell, Another Love. I've got David 30 with Starlight. I've got Chris Brown at 35, Under the Influence. And I've got Boyzone at 38 with Break My Soul. Isn't that marvellous? And now we're going to do the impossible. We're going on to 23. And this time, I'm going to give you 20. You think I haven't got a top 100 for 23, but I have. January the 23, right up to the month to date. And I'm not going to give you the top 10. No. What 10 am I going to give you? That's the 10 I'm going to give you. I'm going to start at number 40. I've got Metro Boomin, Future Brown, Superhero, Heroes and Villains. At 41, I've got Mimi Webb, Ghost of You. At number 42, I've got the Pink Pantheress, Boy Is a Liar. Number 43, Sub Focus and The Mansion, Ready to Fly. Number 44, I've got Beyonce, Cuff It. Number 45, I've got the LF System, Afraid to Feel. Number 46, I've got Pink, Never Gonna Not Dance Again. Number 47, I've got The Weeknd, Die For You. Number 48, I've got Skrillex, Fred Again and Flowdan, Rumble. Number 49, I've got Chris Brown, Under the Influence. And that's your 10 from 23. And there you go. And so there you go. Hope you've enjoyed it in the studio today. Yeah. And thank you very much. I'll be doing Pick a Song again for you some other time. So thank you very much for today. That took nearly 1.5 hours. And of course, the other two shows, first of all, the animatronics and the master streamers. So I'll see you again. Thank you very much. And keep listening to the William Channel and the William Live Show.